That's literally all I'm doing.
Move the,
What do I want to say?
move it to the other arrow.
That's literally all I'm doing.
Well, do you need some help on your first go-to?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Today I will be talking to you about what's inside your average gaming computer. The case, which houses all your components. The power supply, which powers all of the components in the case, and a good one would range from 600 to 1,000 watts. The hard drive. Now the hard drive basically stores all of your data, and that includes games, photos, anything that you might download onto the computer. This one in particular is 400 gigabytes, but you might want a little bit extra, like maybe a terabyte. Now RAM, also known as random access memory, is kind of similar to the hard drive. They're both memory, but with the RAM, it's smaller, and I think these are about 8 gigs each, maybe. Sometimes they come in 16 gigs each. But what it does is it has normally 8 slots open each, and it grabs data from your hard drive and puts it into the RAM for quicker access and faster load times, basically. Now the CPU, a lot of people like to say that this is the brain of the computer, but I don't agree with that. The computer itself is a brain, in my opinion, and the CPU is basically just, if you think about it, your brain works the way you think. This is what thinks for the computer, and it's what collects data and it sends it out, and basically this is what runs your applications. GPU, also known as graphics card or graphics processing unit. This is what makes all games look beautiful and pretty. What it does is, the higher the quality of graphics card, it inputs more pixels. And that's what makes games look nice. And if you have a low quality one, it's going to look blurry. It's not going to be good. Now cooling. This is also an essential part of the computer. There's 2 types. There's liquid cooled and there's air cooled. Liquid cooled has a coolant in it that runs from the fans to the CPU. So this part right here, you would set it right on the CPU with some adhesive. And what it does, it basically is, it just keeps your CPU cool so it doesn't overheat. This does the same thing, but instead of liquid cooling, it just uses a fan to continually keeping the CPU cool. And last but not least, the motherboard. And this is what you put all components on. From RAM, CPU, GPU, all what I just talked about, this is what you plug into. And that's my presentation.
That was the best one yet. That was good.
Third time's a charm.
Nice.
Do you want to look at it before I go to bed and see if you want to?
Nice going.
I gotta show y'all's faces after too.
Okay.
Oh, you do, to
Oh,
make sure
man,
we
I'm
were
sorry.
still here.
Yeah,
We
ran
didn't
away
leave.
halfway through.